Hi, you're here with Punjab2000.com with Kieran and Sharon Billan, and with the man himself, ADH.
Yo, how you doing, girls? You alright?
We're good, thank you.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, man, wicked. Thank you.
So, ADH, from the last time we met you, you weren't really up to much. You
Which
were
was yesterday.
Well, before then, Antique Roadshow, Big Brother, your reality show. Besides that, what
Not
else?
your reality show, just reality shows in general. That's all you seem to be up to, watching reality shows.
Oh, okay, I get you. It's normally EastEnders.
Well, no, it was The Apprentice, it was Antique
Apprentice is
Show,
bad.
Big Brother, but yeah, anyways.
Besides all that, what have you been up to since last time we met you?
Trying to find Ross Walk. Took me enough time.
We excuse you for ADH's answers, yeah? What to do with your album,
for the last,
music?
Sorry, for the last 2.5 years, I've been working on the new album, getting everything ready. And so it's just basically got all the tracks ready, then we decided to do the videos. And it's just been a long headache process, but we got there.
So your new album, Taubah Taubah, tell me a bit more about it.
Basically, the album, Taubah Taubah, like I said, I've been working on it for 2.5 years. We've got BS Productions on it, Booter and Bally Jagpal, and Haya, Hunters, and I've sort of done 2 tracks myself, yeah? But before you say I haven't got it off someone else and paid them to put my name on it.
What do you mean, sort of? Sort of, you haven't.
No, basically what it was, there's a track on the album called Ishq that I've written myself, and I was sitting in Movie Box with Cameron, and I said, look, whoever produces this track, I'd like you to go on this sort of tip. And he's sitting back, listening to the ideas. He goes, yo, listen, I'll book your studio, and you go and see what you can do with it. I was like, alright, mate, sorted. Yeah, I was like, yeah, good one. But he's like, nah, seriously, just go in there. If it works out, wicked, but if it doesn't, nobody will know any better. So he booked the studio for me. I booked the instrument players to come in, the musicians, and touch wood.
Touch wood. Oh, it's all leather.
Do you know what I
Touch
mean?
wood.
So touch wood, it's come out okay. So the response is in your hands. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, and with the new album, tell me how it's different, because you've done 3 previously, haven't you?
Yeah.
So how's it different from those? Are you attracting a different type of audience, or...?
I'm trying to attract an audience. Never mind, they're different about that.
You've got it, ADH. You have got your audience.
You've got your audience. I mean, how's it different from your previous albums?
Basically, in previous albums, there's been a lot of people saying, like, it's all down to budgeting, really. In previous albums, once you hit a certain point in your budget, you have to sacrifice a lot of ideas that you had for the album or stuff you wanted to do. Whereas this time, I've had free reign, like, from Movie Box to do exactly what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it. So touch wood, this album's had a lot more control on how I would honestly do an album from start to finish.
Wicked. So it sounds big and it sounds more in your hands, like you said.
You talk about my stomach.
No, well that doesn't look big. No, I'm talking about the album. It's going to be big.
It's always in my hands.
Right.
It's your fault for wearing that T-shirt.
But no, seriously now, on your album you've got some really big artists. You've got Miss Pooja, you've got Kuldeep Manik, like you said, you've got the Hunters. I mean, I'm in Hair as well. Of all these people that you've collaborated with on the album, which have you most felt honoured to work with or most enjoyed working with?
Probably the interview with the Billan Sisters, truthfully.
Right, besides us,
Oh, sorry.
besides us, which I know I also would answer that in that type of way. But
Why, you
besides
interview
us,
yourself?
when we interview each other, which
Okay.
we do sometimes, learn new stuff. But yeah, I mean, really, at the moment you seem as though you're not really bothered about working with any of them, and you didn't enjoy working with any of them, which I'm sure that's
You
not
can't
true.
tell them that. I told you not to say that.
But I mean, they're all
wrong with you?
really different artists.
Yeah.
From Miss Pooja to Hunters, Kuldeep Manik, and Hair, they are all so different in their own way. So how would you answer that question?
Basically, like, the Manik Star one, that was like just a massive thing for myself. Like, there's millions of people out there who are just dying still to meet him or just even see one of his performances. So for myself to be actually physically recording a track with him, like, together, we was in the studio at the same time when we recorded the track, and then to actually get the opportunity to shoot a video with him was like an amazing, like, thing. Like, obviously, even on the day of the shoot, I was panicking all day, thinking, is he gonna come? Is he gonna turn up? Will he be coming? And
Like we were today when you were half an hour late.
Half an hour?
Is he gonna come? Is he lost on the motorway? Where is he? And then we found out you put the wrong postcode in the navigation. But
so basically, I did everything I could do to get here late so they couldn't record this.
But
right?
going back to Kuldeep Manik,
yeah.
how did that come along?
Basically, like, he was in the country, and approached his people, say, look, I'd be honoured if Manik Sahib would do a track with myself, And first they're trying to work out, because they get loads of producers approach him, if he's just a track of wanting to get a vocal off him or what.
Okay.
When I actually explained that I'd like to do a track, collaborate with him like vocally, they called me down to see him where they was in Wolverhampton, and they goes, Jalfe Mundea, the Carfe. I was like, yo, what's going on? Right, I've only come to record a song, do you know what I mean? And they goes, so basically I've done a couple of tracks, like a couple of Monat Saab tracks and stuff like that. Then Monat Saab come in and heard. Then Monat Saab actually went to John Dulitaramal's house and actually sat and picked the track himself.
Okay.
I went to see him on the afternoon, about 5, 6 o'clock, and John Du uncle goes, look, Mundia, geet the area. And Monat Saab goes, karnapa. I was like, obviously I wasn't going to say no, do you know what I mean? And so a couple of days later, went to studio, recorded it, then the production was going this way.
Wicked.
So, touch wood, that's how that one come back.
Okay.
And, sorry.
No, carry on.
You want to say more?
Is that your brother?
Huh?
Right, I want to tell you, like,
10 minutes, bang on,
ADH told his brother to ring him 10 minutes in the interview, so he looks popular.
I phoned every cousin I've got, every family member I've got. I said, yo, listen, I've got to interview, got to look, give you that little superstar vibe, yeah? Where I got phone calls coming in all over the place. So, yeah, we've got a missed call. Let's see who that one is.
He's just going to lie.
Oh, that's ammo number 2, ringing ammo number 1. So,
I'm going to take these phones off him.
Yo, listen, it's Jogi from Leicester, and I'm not even joking.
Jogi, will you go away?
Yeah, Tony, you can have that, mate. There's no credit on it anyway, so...
Right, so back to our interview.
Okay.
So you're a singer, and I've got told that you're a writer as well. Am I correct?
Now, basically, the writing thing, I would never even say I'm a writer or going to... What it is...
You kind of did say that, because on your Facebook information about you, it says ADH is a writer, producer, he owns his
Your
own
sister
show.
writes all that for me.
And I was thinking, right, okay, he's a writer, I really need to pop that up. But no, really, you
I've got
must
a Facebook
have...
profile.
Oh, it's not him, right? Anyone who's adding ADH live on Facebook, it is not him.
It is me.
But no, really, have you ever written songs before? Is that something you're looking to do?
Basically, what it is, I've got like a few songs. Truthfully, I haven't even got them written down. They're all in memory. Basically, the thing is, if I get a melody in my head, for myself, like say if I even thought about that, the hardest thing is actually getting the melody in your head, right? Once you got the melody, you can put the words together because you know what sort of tempo, what scale you're going on.
So you do write your songs? Well, certain ones maybe.
Well, basically, like, it's not even fully writing to the extent of writing. You just say stuff that comes in my head, just try and join it up and mess around with it, and if it comes through.
And where do you get this sort of inspiration from? Like you said, you just jot it from your head, but where's that come from?
It's basically just... It'd be mad, like, basically, say if I got a melody in my head, I'd just think... I'd start putting some words together, like... Like, you just try and add words up together, and it link it up, and it just comes together. I wouldn't say... Some people say, I'll sit down for 2 hours and I think of this, and I think... It's nothing like that, because I don't even regard myself as a writer or anything like that. It just...
Well, you're that extra more than just a singer, so you're pretty multi-talented, so we're quite impressed with that one.
Yeah, I can ride a bike and do a paper round at the same time.
He's lying.
I can multitask.
He's lying. I've seen him ride a bike and we've still got the little stabiliser at the back, so that's a lie. But
I don't know enough about stabilisers.
But I'm telling you, they're stabilisers. From your album...
It's you two, you hold one side each.
From your album now, and not the bike riding, from your album, which is your favourite song?
My favourite... It'd have to be, like, obviously the collaboration with Monat Saab, because that's, like, a personal achievement.
Okay.
And, so, because basically, we've done a couple of urban tracks. There's so many collaborations on the album that basically, it's hard to differentiate between each one. Obviously, like, having a track with Hunters, obviously, he's a massive artist.
Yeah.
And truthfully, when we asked him if he wanted to do the track or collaborate, I was pretty surprised. He said, yeah, I didn't expect him to say yeah at the time. And he's like, yeah, man, it's cool, let's do it, man. You got hype on the street, man. I was like, what street you live on, mate? Tell me. Right, and so that one come together. And then obviously, like, I was working with the other producers from the last project anyway. So as a personal achievement thing, I'd have to say the Monat Saab one. But Miss Pooja's like a massive thing as well, do you know what I mean? So...
Well,